Okay, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a very special LP today. We're playing Let It Die, which is a online single player game. It's one of a kind. And this game has a very bad perception, common perception, that is that it's a pay to win game and it's a grind fest. And I never liked that perception. I've been playing this game ever since it came out. It came out in November 2016. I've been playing since January 2017, on and off. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. And it is a grind fest, but even that, I'll be showing you how to play this game. This is a guide and an LP, so I'll show you how to play the game and minimize the grind. But it's not pay to win at all because, it's a single player game. You can't win. And even the things that you can pay for aren't really that useful in the long term. These are just short term rewards that you could get. But I will be playing and beating the base game without spending a single dollar. And I'll show you how to do it. And if you enjoy watching me play, this game is free to play. You don't have to buy it. And I'll show you how to beat it for free. So it costs you nothing. You just need like an average laptop, or if you have a PS4/5, you could play this game. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll keep the audio in English. Lighting, I think average is fine. And yeah, when this game first loads, it takes a while, but afterwards, the loading is pretty fast. I've mostly played it on, I've only played it on PS4 and 5. I've never played it on PC before, so there might be some technical issues that I may have to deal with. But other than that, I expect this to be smooth sailing. It's probably going to be my biggest LP, just in terms of time, but also knowledge and experience too. I'll let this play out.
In the year 2026 AD, the Earth Rage tectonic disturbance occurred around the world,
That's a
splitting
month
the
away.
Earth into 4 terrestrial masses. Domination, war, disaster, and famine broke out in the Four Lands, and mankind fell into disarray. In the center of the world, a single tower rose steeply into the sky. It was a great structure looking down upon the earth from the heavens above. People believed that it held the key to the future. It became known as the Tower of Barbs, a place at which one could come closest to God.
So sometimes this part plays music, but sometimes not. And you only see this cutscene once. And the soundtrack that plays here is completely random as well.
Another new arrival. Looks like things are about to get busy around here.
So one of the selling points of this game is that this game has a pretty impressive soundtrack, because all of the songs in this game are by Japanese indie bands. And lots of those indie bands have since then made a name for themselves and become super popular. But a lot of them got their start, or at least a kickstart, through this game. It also has a pretty good original soundtrack by Akira Yamaoka, the guy who did the music in the Silent Hill games. So this character select is pretty basic. You get like 8 male and 8 female options. I'll show you all of them. but I typically stick with either this guy because I like his haircut, or this guy, which is just the default guy. I'll go with this guy to start. But it doesn't really matter. This selection is just cosmetic. And I'll tell you why I chose to start this LP and guide right now. As in, why this particular date.
Senpai! I was waiting for you. This is your first time riding line 15, huh? I know, it's not a very well-known line, I admit. Anyway, this is the last stop.
So this is he's pretty much the main character of this game. This is Uncle Death. And you might think you're playing the game, but it's his game. So as long as you remember that, well, you don't have to remember it.
Oh yeah, here, take this. It's called an underwater Rolodex. And it's super important. I forgot to mention, my name is Uncle Death. I have a feeling we're gonna get along just fine.
So Uncle Death is a complete mystery, at least at the start, and you start to learn more and more about him. And you see and feel his influence everywhere. So anyway, this game, to give you a brief overview, this game is sort of like a Souls-like in how the combat plays out. It also has some Monster Hunter-like elements in how the progression works. You collect parts to make new gear, new armor and weapons, so it's kind of like Monster Hunter in that sense. The combat is clunky and deliberate on purpose, and the soundtrack, as I mentioned before, is great. But all in all, this is one of those games that you play long term, because there's so much content you can get out of this game. And you know, content can be an ugly word because you want something entertaining, not necessarily long, but this game is pretty entertaining too. Again, I'm someone that's played thousands of games, close to 10,000, but this is one of the games that I spent the most time on, probably 700
Hey, senpai,
hours, I
it's
would
me.
say.
This device here, as all the cool kids call it, is a smartphone. I'll be keeping in touch.
So 700 hours on a single player game is a ridiculous amount of time for someone who just loves to play as many games as possible, you know? Sure. This tutorial of how the controls works. And so the music you see playing right now, that's the OST for this game. That's by Akira Yamaoka. I'll alternate between the songs in the game by the indie bands as well as the OST, because I think the OST is pretty good too. It's very atmospheric.
Yeah, let's go. Your first enemy is up ahead. Go ahead, senpai. There are 3 levels of punches.
And you also unlock new moves for every weapon, including your knuckles, the more you use them.
Whoa, not bad. That last hit was killer. Pick up any equipment dropped by your enemies. Equip dropped items to gain power. You know, the usual process.
He says the usual process, but not a lot of games do what this game does at this level. Sure. Yep. Because you see this regular hammer here? This hammer has like... How many tiers does it have? At least 4 tiers of upgrades. And a total of 20, I think 20? Or maybe 25 total upgrades. With 4 upgrade tiers. And there's hundreds of weapons in this game. Hundreds of weapons, hundreds of different types of armor, and they all have several tiers of upgrades. It can be a bit grindy if you just want to upgrade everything, but if you're strategic, you can progress through the game at a pretty steady, decent pace. And yeah, rage moves are like super moves for a particular weapon.
Hey, up ahead, it's suspicious. Time for some killing. You can either block or evade enemy attack. Now's the time to let out all that pent-up rage you've got inside. Nice! That was pretty sweet. Senpai, when you pick up items, you can choose to put them in this death bag instead of carrying them. Equipment, mushrooms, anything you can't carry can go in there.
So yeah, this is a free-to-play game, but it has premium currency. And the common perception is that you need to spend money on the game in order to progress, but I'll be destroying that common perception by beating this game without spending a single dollar. I'll still use premium currency, but this game gives you that. And I'll use the premium currency that the game just gives you through its events. Eating mushrooms, sure.
Eat mushrooms. That's a given.
Sure. I wonder how to alternate between different mushrooms in this game. Nope. Nope. Yeah, on the PS4 you just press the touchpad to do that, but I'm learning how to do it here. Nope. Nope. I'll figure it out later.
Hi, wanna give me some of those mushrooms?
So how do I do that? Back plus Y. Okay, back plus Y. And then, okay. It's easier on the PS4 controller. So you just press the touchpad button twice. Okay, let me try that again. Oh, right, I can't cycle because there's only one type I have. Oh, sure, I'll check it out later. Vortastic attack. Yeah, these are like finishing moves. Sometimes when the opponent is dizzy, you could use these moves.
Senpai, can't wait to see your next battle. or you're gonna get killed. Let's get crazy with it! Be courteous, but fuck it up!
Ah, shit. Almost died there.
Wanna try again? Oh wait, let me put the title logo up real quick. You know how these things go. Woohoo!
Let it die.
So here's the next twist in this game. You are not the character that just died. You are a person controlling these fighters. That's why this game also has a roguelike elements. So if your fighter dies, you could get another one or you could resurrect him.
Thank you for listening to this voice guidance system. Let us embark on a journey of discovery about the many wonders of the Tower of Barbs. The Tower of Barb is located on the tiny 3.7 square mile island of South Tokyo. Legend has it that this island was formed during the Earth Rage tectonic disturbance of 2026. The tower stands at 1,686 feet, the equivalent of a 30-story building with super high ceilings. Many say that the tower is actually growing with each passing year. Legend has it that a great treasure lies at the top of the tower. As such, many brave people often attempt to climb the tower to obtain those riches. However, none have managed to survive the tower's horrific trials, and thus the tower stands as a grim reminder of the many lives lost in search of this mythical treasure. I hope that you too will enjoy your climb of the tower and experience the many wonders that it has to offer.
I don't know why I find it funny. Just the way she talks, I guess.
Ah, finally waking up. You seem sleepy, so I turned it off. Huh? I'm talking about the Death Drive 128, of course, man. You were just playing it, remember? Hey, pretty cool, huh? Pretty badass? It's the best game console ever, and this game, let it die. It's probably the greatest game ever made. Yeah!
It's up there, at
The
least
goal of
for
the
me.
game is pretty simple. Just make it to the top of the Tower of Barbs. It's like a hack and slash, roguelike kind of a thing. Hey, dude, you're a gamer, aren't you? Then you'll totally be fine. Just try it out. I'll set it up for you. Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
So yeah, you are a guy playing the game, and then you control the characters that you play as. So yeah, this is the actual news of the game. Okay.
Let it die.
Right, because that guy that we just made died, so now we gotta make a new guy. Let's go with this guy this time. And there are different grades to these fighters too. So even the guy that I got just now, he's going to be a grade or tier 1 guy. And when we progress through the tower, we unlock stronger fighters to play as. This guy's name is Sydney. Okay. You could change your fighter's name too if you want. And this is your hub area. This is the place you'll be seeing like 30% of your time playing the game. And if you want to go back to Uncle Death, you could do it from here, although it seems to be inactive right now. It's just a premium service. So Uncle Death leaves you a gift every day that you play the game, every 20 hours. Usually the stuff he gives out is kinda trashy, but sometimes you can get good stuff too. Early on, everything he gives out is pretty useful, so I'll equip that here. But the main reason why I started the game now, November, what is it today, 28th? Well, that's because this game runs an anniversary event from November 27th, or let's just say late November to early January. So about 45 days, this game really nerfs the grindy elements. So if the grind is what's keeping you from playing this game, play it during this anniversary event, late November to early January. That's the best time to play this game. Whether you're a new player or a veteran, that's the best time to play this game. You get tons of benefits. And I'll show them off when we unlock some more stuff in the game. Storage chest, yeah. So I'll be earning premium currency by playing the game. Whether you spend money on the game or not, this is the main thing that you need to be spending all of your premium currency on. You need to spend it on upgrading your storage chest. And I'll talk more about it as the game goes on. So I already got tons of rewards. Wow, that's way too many. Holy shit. So yeah, this is the premium currency. Death metal. Oh right, because I did a test run. When anytime I start a new LP, I do a test run first, and I record it to make sure the audio and the visuals, everything looks okay. So I logged in yesterday as well, so I'm getting login bonuses from yesterday. And what's this? So that's Daimon glasses, but you can read that as Damon too. And those are glasses for me, I guess. Man, I got tons of stuff. So I'm getting all of these things because of the promo happening right now. The anniversary event. And of course, I'll be storing all of these things. And this is a blueprint. So blueprints let you make new types of weapons and armor. So these glasses go under helmets that you could make. And yeah, I'll go into the premium service and expand my storage. Where was it? Here it is. Expand storage. So you basically just want to use all of your death metal for this storage expansion. And this is the guy that makes your weapons and armor for you. You can also buy him. So once you give him the blueprints and the parts to make weapons and armor, then you can keep buying them as many times as you want. There is a cooldown period, but essentially as long as you have the money, you can buy the weapons and armor.
Our express service is all you need to climb the tower. Bring me the materials and blueprints, and I'll make anything. However, I'll be needing some of your things in return. I use that energy to make the goods. Get it? Huh? You've got something nice there, ain't ya?
Let's see what I need to make these glasses. Oh, nothing. Well, that's great.
This one looks worthwhile.
Was that 10 minutes or 10 seconds? I think that's 10 minutes. So I can get a metal bat or buzzsaw knuckles. Those are, I guess, the defaults that you can get. And no armor. Okay. So I'll have to get blueprints for armor, but if I want a weapon, I can get a metal bat or buzzsaw knuckles as a starting option. So I'll get the bat. Buzzsaw knuckles kinda suck. I'll just pick it up. So when you beat up enemies, sometimes they drop weapons and armor. So if I get a buzzsaw knuckle from some trash mob that I beat up, I'll use it, but I'm not gonna buy it because it kinda sucks. I'll buy the metal bat. Luckily, because of the promo event, I just got 40,000 kill coins. Let me use the 20,000. Another bit of advice for you. Try not to use the money that you see here. This is sort of like a bank for you. Not really, but it's a safe deposit. Yeah, like banks have safe deposit. That's what this is. So you want to keep your money in here. This game doesn't have PvP, but it has asynchronous multiplayer, which means that you can play with other people. It's just that you fight their characters, not the player themselves. You basically invade their bases. So every player has this type of hub area, and from this place, which I guess we'll unlock later, you can attack other people's hubs and steal their money. So if I have money, if you see on the top right, I have 20,000 coins and 9,500 SP lithium, which you need to upgrade weapons and armor. So players can steal that from me by invading my base, but they can't take anything out of my storage box or this mailbox here. So this mailbox and also the storage box is sort of like a safe deposit. So if you don't need money with you, then it's best to keep it in the box. Cooking mushrooms. Yeah, so every mushroom that you have on you, like I had that mushroom before, their effects are amplified if you cook them. So it's always a good idea to cook all of your mushrooms before you eat them. Obviously, you need to be near a fire in order to cook them. And also this mushroom lady, she can sell you decals. Decals are stickers that you put on your fighter to give them lots of different attributes. Sometimes it's all completely different skills. Sometimes resistances and attribute upgrades like an attack or a defense upgrade, that sort of thing. And when you're a very, very late game, like when you're hundreds of hours into the game, that's probably what you'll be spending your premium currency on, which is decals that you buy from this lady. Let me just go into the screen to show you what it's like.
Oh, how I've been waiting for you, fellow believer, in the power of mushrooms.
Right, so this is the premium decals screen where you can buy these decals. You see here, this is a good one, increases attack by 30%. So you can get them by other means by using this one. This costs 50,000 kill coins, which is not a premium currency. You can easily earn those playing that asynchronous multiplayer mode that I talked about, stealing from other people's hubs. But getting good decals using this method is pretty difficult. You usually end up with lots of trash. But it is free, and you need to spend money on this one, unless you've earned lots of premium currency in-game. But again, I would not recommend spending any money on this until you're hundreds of hours into the game. While you're climbing the tower, you need to maximize your storage. That's the only thing that you need to be spending these premium death medals on. You can also buy some trash skills from her. Let's see if there's any good one. I think this is pretty good for the start. Yeah, Mosquito, this basically gives me some HP back for every attack that I do, which is a pretty good skill early on. So I'll buy that and I'll put it on my guy.
Are you sure? Without mushrooms, there's no glory. There is nothing. There's no love. Nothing makes sense.
Oh, welcome back. Thanks.
I'll buy another one too. How long is it gonna take? Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, I'll come back for this. So yeah, there is a cooldown period. Anytime you upgrade something, anytime you buy something, there is a cooldown period before you could do it again. So that is a bit annoying, admittedly. I don't know why it exists. For buying, I understand, but why do you need to wait before you upgrade a weapon? So there are some legitimate reasons for players' frustrations with this game, but you know, this is trivial stuff. I mean, when you have lots of blueprints, you'll see dozens of things that you can upgrade or buy. So it's usually not much of a problem.
Come back anytime.
Anyway, I just got a metal bat. Let me put it over here. So I can climb the tower now, or I could explore this place, I think. Oh, I can't right now? That's okay. Alright, so I guess I'll, you know what, maybe let me buy another bat.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Come back anytime.
So there's two elevators that you can use. When you climb the tower, when you go far enough, you'll want to use the elevator. So you skip all of these floors and get to the one you want. So this elevator is the standard one. You need to spend money on this. And this is a premium elevator that you don't spend any money on, and it looks nicer. But you need to have the express pass on to use that one. But it's, you know, it's a very negligible difference. Again, you'll be able to earn plenty of money in this game, especially if you play during the anniversary event where they practically just throw money at you. So money is really not an issue. A lot of the grindy elements of this game over time have been significantly nerfed, so it's nowhere near as grindy as it used to be. Even then, I played the game when it first came out, when it was super grindy, and I still loved it. But now is like the best time to play this game. It's got tons of content, it's not grindy, and you'll be progressing quite a bit and experiencing new and great different types of content constantly.
power from before. The old you is nothing but a raging maniac now. You have to kill him before he kills you.
So that's another cool mechanic in this game. If you die in the tower, your character turns into what's called a hater. And then you have to kill him, and if you successfully kill him, you get your fighter back. So if you successfully beat your hater, then Uncle Death will send him back to the freezer for you, and then you can use him again. It's a pretty cool mechanic. Basically just tells you what I said. Wait, is this the first floor? I don't remember this area in the first floor. Or... yeah, it doesn't look like this. New mail. Oh yeah, he just gives you helpful advice. Sure. Login bonuses. So you see on the top left it says my guy's name and level 1. So you can level up your character, you can level up your weapons, you can upgrade the tiers of your gear. You could also upgrade the tier of your fighter so you get stronger fighters to use and then level them up. So there's all kinds of progression systems in this game. Yeah, so you can pick up these beasts too. You can eat them to refill your health, or you could throw them at enemies, or if you kill them, they usually turn into a mushroom. So if I kill this frog, it turns into the Frongus mushroom. So this is a throwable or throw-only mushroom that creates a smoke cloud. So basically, if you come across an enemy that's constantly guarding, you throw this at them. Mastery level. Yeah, so as you keep using a weapon, you unlock new moves for him, and you upgrade the attack power of the moves as well. And you get pages of lore too that you can read. Right, if you collect the stamps, then Uncle Death will give you a reward. It's just an extra thing. I never really got the full stamp collection.
3, 2, 1.
So this one was super easy. They turned this into a mini game, and what's frustrating about it is you only get one attempt. So if you mess it up, then you have to come back to that floor and try again. And I just didn't bother with it, so I never really collected the stamps. Fireworks launcher. This is a ranged weapon. I like this one, but it's only effective later on, late game. Early on, it kinda sucks, but it is fun to use, I guess. So when you level it up, it staggers them anytime you shoot them with it. And this has a very powerful rage move. That's basically what you use it for late game. So it turns into firecrackers. That's what you use it for pretty much in the late game. And you have to be mindful of your stamina too. So that heart rate that you see inside my chest, that's an indicator of stamina. If it starts to go purple, that means I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to be exhausted. And when you're exhausted, then you can't move for a few seconds, and then you get hit, basically. Crush room. This just boosts your attack power for like 30 seconds. So mushrooms are really powerful in this game, especially early on. You could just completely negate some boss fights if you use the right mushrooms. Let me use a different weapon. There's also parrying in this game, but it's super difficult. I almost never try to parry. You know what, this weapon kinda sucks. Might as well just use its rage move. Ah, shit. This weapon sucks. You know what? Let me get rid of it. Alright. I did say I'll try the buzzsawknuckles if I pick them up from somewhere. So I am low on HP. I guess I can try and eat this frog. Maybe that'll fill me up. Should. Okay. Good enough, I guess. That's the second floor, we can't get there yet. No, I don't need any new weapons. I need armor, and I'm not getting it from anywhere here. You can also drop kick people. Usually it's not a good move to use, but it does look cool. Doom shroom, deadly poison. That's dangerous. Because you can actually poison yourself with your own mushrooms if you throw them recklessly. Can't equip this. And yeah, weapons and armor have their own requirements too. So let me try how to... Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Finally some pants. Right, so now that I've unlocked an elevator, when I go back to the hub, I can come back here and resume from here. Can I go up? I can go up too. Okay. But yeah, I'll go back down. Because I can level up my character too. Most types of armor have a health requirement, so it's best to always level up your health first, so you can equip all types of armor. And if you want to be able to use every weapon and every armor for your grade, then you should use an all-rounder. So for me, when I was playing the game, I kept using the all-rounder until I got to the very, very, very late game. And I would do the same now, and I would recommend that you do the same as well, because you'll be going through different fighters, different tiers of fighters. So we're on tier 1 now, then we'll unlock a tier 2 fighter and a tier 3. So it's, you know, if you want to be able to use as many weapons and armor as possible, it's best to just go with the all-rounder. Yeah, I forgot to mention there are fighter classes in this game that excel at different things. The all-rounder, as it says, is a jack of all trades. Doesn't excel at anything. But that's what you want, early on at least. Wait, I can... Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll maximize his health and stamina for now. Sure. Yep, this is the bank. As you can see under there, Uncle Death's hand. So Uncle Death's influence is everywhere. Sure. Yeah, if you come to the center here, it heals you. Also, you could, in the game, quit the game and talk to Uncle Death. So your character can quit playing this game that he's playing and talk to Uncle Death and the 2 other people there. And this is your fighter freezer, where all of your fighters are. So this other guy that I have, he's also over here. And you know what? Can I change his name from here? No. Yeah, I can change the name of the inactive one, but the active one I can't. That's okay. Right, yeah, so if you have experience points, you could level up here. We already did that, so.
A masterpiece has been born.
And I can level them up again.
Nothing goes wrong
So yeah,
under my
so
watch.
first you craft a piece of gear, weapons or armor, and then you can upgrade them. So now I already crafted it, so I can buy the base version, but I put in an order for the upgrade. So after 15 minutes, I should be able to buy the +1 version of these glasses, which is, as you can see, it has more defense. But yeah, this is a super good item early on.
Thanks.
It's got tons of defense.
Come back anytime.
So let me equip this. And I'm wearing the glasses. Can I look at the events? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, so your character can quit the game and then talk to Uncle Death and these two guys. This guy's a pro fighting game player, and this is just some lady.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Ready
Uncle
to
Death
start a new
says.
game?
Let me talk to the other two.
Oh, you playing that? Well, let me know if you have any questions. I'll give you some tips.
Yeah, he does give you some tips on how to use certain weapons.
Huh? Oh, I really don't know anything. Sorry.
He's supposed to be a typical Japanese high school girl. So this is for lore about the game.
Thank you for listening to this voice guidance system. Let us embark on a journey of discovery about the many wonders of the Tower of Barbs. The Tower of Barb is located on the tiny 3.7 square mile island of South Tokyo. Legend has it that this island was formed during the Earth Rage tectonic disturbance of 2026. The tower stands at 1600.
Oh yeah, I think we already watched this. So this place gives you lore, basically. If you want to know more about the world, you come here. And back when I first played the game, this was the only way for you to listen to all of the songs in this game. Well, you start them here and then you could hear them in the hub. But I think with later updates, they let you play these songs anywhere in the tower. So anytime you're playing the game, you could have the songs on. Huh. Okay, I guess I don't have access to the indie band soundtrack right now.
I had a dream.
But that's
You beat
okay.
this
I
game
wanted
yesterday,
to
and that's gotta be a good sign, right?
I wanted to show off the OST, the in-game OST anyway, because I think Akira Yamaoka did a pretty good job with the soundtrack. The game has great atmosphere. So I think we're pretty much good to keep going. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna start from the second floor. Or rather, the entrance to the second floor. So the base game has 40 floors, and after that there was an expansion that had 10 floors, and after that there was an expansion for a seemingly endless mode that has 350 floors. which some people have actually climbed all 350 floors, and it gets harder and harder as you climb. You don't really get new content in the sense that you don't get new different environments, but you do get to upgrade your weapons and armor more and more, and you get some super weapons as well, which are better versions of the weapons that you'd get in the base game. So if you really like grinding, then there is sort of an endless grind for you to do from floor 50 onwards. Right, so if you have extra items that you pick up that you don't want to use immediately but you still want them, then you can send them here, but it does require premium currency. But it's not that useful, I mean, early on especially. So again, I would not spend your premium currency on anything except expanding the storage. And yeah, they can hit each other too, which works for me. Finally, the first material that we got. So you need these, there's different types. There's oil of different tiers. There's iron, aluminum, copper, oil, fiber, and what else? And wood. And you get them for different, with different rarities, different tiers. So this is a 1-star, so we need this for 1-star weapons and armor. And yeah, you can kill rats too. Rats drop something that increases your rage gauge. So I'll just eat this, and you'll see my rage gauge go up. That I need like a shirt or something. Aluminum scraps, that's pretty good. Right now every material is good because we got nothing. So he's doing very little damage because the glasses I have tons of defense. So my defense value is pretty high right now. And I did max out my health, so I've got lots of health. So on the bottom right you see that flashing up pants icon. That means that the pants I have equipped are low on durability. So if I take a lot of hits, then these pants will break. So you do need to be buying new weapons and armor. You can maintain them. Well, there is a mushroom that lets you repair your weapons and armor, but in general you can't repair things. That mushroom is very rare. So for the most part, So this Neil guy, this is a hater of a different player. Oh shit, could have done a super move there, or a finishing move. So sometimes you'll encounter these characters. These are other players' dead fighters. So if my fighter dies, you'd see him walking around here and then you'd have to kill him. And the difference between haters and screamers is the screamers are the regular trash mobs. Haters are these player avatars. So the haters have better AI. The haters would dodge your attacks. They'd try to parry you. They'd move around. They'd use rage moves, all sorts of things. The regular trash mobs usually have worse gear and they don't use a lot of moves. So haters later on are pretty dangerous. But early on, you know, level 1 haters, not much they can do. I think floor 3 has a mini boss or a sub boss. I think so. If we see like an icon here, yeah. So you see that icon on the right of where it says Tamata? That icon means there's a boss on this floor. And obviously to the left was the elevator icon. Fluffy fungus, don't need that. This thing is very annoying. It does a move where it gets stuck in the ground. That's usually the best time to hit it. Unless you have a ranged weapon, then you can just shoot it. This is the attack. So you hit it after it does this. And these robots, oh, just as I was about to say, these robots drop these rare metals. So this one drops hovering metal. The regular trash robots that we've been fighting so far, they drop scratch metal. So you'll sometimes encounter weapons or armor that need these types of metals as parts. So there's all sorts of different upgrade materials in this game. Thankfully, these metals don't have different rarities. So whether you fight this guy that I just killed, whether you fight him on floor 2 or floor 40, he'll obviously be stronger, but he'll just drop the scratch metal. So whether you get scratch metal from this guy or the guy at level 40 or floor 40, it's the same thing. Not floor 40 because that's just a boss area. Floor 39, I mean. But it is a very rare drop, so you're not gonna be finding much of them in general. So you see here, that's a screamer, and this is a player character that are fighting each other. These two do fight, but everybody's your enemy. So these two are enemies, but if I kill that guy, now this guy will fight me. So that's a player's dead character. Somebody died here and they left behind this guy wearing that cone head. You don't have to blow these things up, but I just like to do it anyway. So this weapon is the best weapon in the early game. Back in the day, they used to say this weapon is overpowered. The iron. It doesn't seem like much now, but when you upgrade it, it shoots out flames. The higher tier version of the iron, I mean. This is just a regular iron. But I used this weapon to beat a lot of the bosses in the game, especially the last few. Okay, so now that my inventory is maxed out, I'm gonna try and limit what I pick up. Alright, so I can either go home from here, or I could fight the mini-boss.
This floor feels really strange to me. You're not afraid, man? Whoa, you're really brave, man.
But I will fight the mini-boss here, I mean. I don't expect this first guy to be too much trouble. So this guy is blind, he finds you using sound.
I knew something bad was gonna
And
happen.
echolocation.
That thing there is what you call a middle boss.
So if I don't make a lot of sound, he can't find me. It doesn't have a lot of health. Yeah, my defense is pretty high. Not much he can do.
Nice work, man. I knew you could take out that ugly piece of shit. Whoa, you're gonna be a legend.
So I can move forward now, or I could go home. I think I've earned enough EXP that I could go home and level up. And I can resume from here too. I will, if I go back to the hub and come up here again, I will have to fight this boss again, but you know, it was pretty easy, so it's not much of a challenge. So we did pick up some blueprints. I'm gonna see what I can make off of those blueprints. And this is just a summary of your climb up to the tower. Let's see. Can max out my stamina, strength, and a bit of dexterity. Let me check my mail. So when you unlock new fighters, Uncle Death will let you know in an email. Right, so that's
Senpai,
the
I sent you a
asynchronous
super
multiplayer
important
mode.
text right now. Be sure to read it.
Tokyo Death Metro. Yeah, so you use this to go and invade other players' hubs, and that's how you make money.
Here we go. Thank you for using the Tokyo Death Metro. You'll be stationed here from today. My name's Tetsuo. Let me jump straight into the details. You'll be able to access other waiting rooms when using the Death Metro. Take a moment for yourself before the action begins. This thrilling route lets you raid them when nobody is home. First, you need to choose your team and complete registration. Teams consist of yourself and fellow players divided into regional groups. Play fair now. You can choose any region, so be daring and choose carefully.
So, you could choose whatever region you want, but in general... Wait, what? Why does Alaska have over 20,000 people? Oh, I think it's because it's at the top, so maybe somebody mashed the button. But in general, if you want to go with the West, you pick California, or if you want to go with East, you pick Tokyo, because those are the two regions that get into the most fights. And what I mean by fights is a region can enter a fight with another, so California can fight Alaska, for example, and whichever fight wins based on how many successful raids there were, you get rewards. And the most important reward that you can get is death metal, which is the premium currency. That's why you want to be in a region that gets into a lot of fights. So it's either California in the west or Tokyo in the east. There might be others, but these are the two big ones I know of. So I'm gonna go with California, even though I don't really care about California at all.
Thank you for registering. Your special team flag will be put inside your waiting room soon. Thank you for riding with us today. Let's get to another waiting room. Since you're new, let's not give you a time limit.
Okay, so this is just like a tutorial of what this feature is and how it works. So you'll see a player's name up here, and then you can choose to invade their base. But I'll tell you right off the bat, if you're playing this game for the first time, early on your character will be super weak. Any character that you invade, if they have any fighters to defend their base, you will die, because your character is just starting out. You don't have a strong enough fighter, you don't have good gear, weapons or armor, nothing. So you see up top there's a bank icon, and then that SP lithium tank icon, and then 3 icons for people. Those are the defenders. So this base has 3 defenders. If I can beat those guys and blow up those tanks, then I can steal their money and SP lithium. And that's the best way to make money in this game. But that's for when you are a bit stronger. You don't have to be super late game, but I think when you get up to floor 30, it should be enough for you to find a lot of guys that are below your rank. And then I'll show you who to find and who to fight in order to consistently make money using this mode. But that's for when we get to floor 30 or so. For now, it's best that you ignore this mode and feature. And even this is not really PvP, because these are AI controlled characters. These are player characters, but the player themselves are not controlling them. They're being controlled by AI. So again, this is a single player game. So I took too long to kill this lady, and now another guy is here to help her out. That's why it's best when you you can set up defenders for your own base. It's best to set up defenders with lots of HP, using gear that's all about defense, with decals, premium or otherwise, that are also all about defense. So this guy's knocked out, I can pick him up and capture and bring him back to my base so that I can extract SP lithium from him. Alright, not yet. I need to blow up their base first. So yeah, obviously 50 coins is pathetic, but you can get up to, I think, what was it, 72,000? No, how much was it? Anyway, you could get up to the thousands. I think, I'm pretty sure it was 70 something thousand. That's the maximum you can get per raid, and it is pretty easy to get that much too when you're very late into the game, because most people have their banks full, so you could easily steal their money. Also, if you're using the Express Pass, then you don't actually lose any money when people invade you, because Express Pass gives you insurance. So you're insured, basically. An Express Pass, obviously you have to buy it, but you also do get like one-day Express Passes for free, especially during promo events like the one that's happening right now. And also, if you start the game for the first time, they give you a bunch of one-day Express Passes. Express Pass can be pretty useful because it also increases your personal storage. So when you're climbing the tower, the amount of items you can carry while climbing the tower, it expands that storage for you. And that to me is the most useful thing about the Express Pass. Right, so I abducted that fighter. You'll see him over here. And I can extract SP lithium from him. Okay, so what should I do now?
Excellent.
Blueprint.
Aha.
Fireworks launcher.
A masterpiece has been.
And I upgraded the glasses, so there's that too. So I can make the fireworks launcher.
This one looks worthwhile.
I'd only needed 1 aluminum scraps for that. And I can make the rubber crossbow if I have a veneer plank and iron scraps. Both of these are ranged weapons. Early on, they both kinda suck. Rubber crossbow I think always sucks, but fireworks launcher can be pretty useful later on. Since I did make it, I might as well upgrade it and use it.
Goes wrong under my watch.
So, yeah.
Come back anytime.
I mean, I did upgrade it, so let me first put the materials that I got away. So let me put away these things. Okay. I'll keep these on me. Yeah, I'll put this away. So on the bottom left, you see my storage. I have 50 max storage, and I currently have 14 items in storage. as you keep playing the game, you'll have hundreds of items in storage. Obviously, you'll have to expand the storage. You'll have hundreds of items, but you'll still fall short of some material because there's so many different types of materials that you need in this game to upgrade your weapons and armor. And back in the day, you pretty much had to buy premium currency to upgrade your storage. That's why people didn't like the microtransactions in the game. But these days you can get tons of premium currency in game. You can earn it in game, especially during this promo event. So this place here, you could use this to do quests, to accept quests. This is sort of like a quest board. So so right now this is the 9th anniversary of the game. This is the best time to play the game. It's going to last 37 days longer. And as you can see, the very first anniversary quest you could do says just kill 9 guys. Screamers are just the trash mobs. Just kill 9 of them and you get 9 death metal, which is the premium currency. And kill 9 haters. I could do that. And yeah, there are different tiers. So if I kill 99, I'll get 9 more death metal. Yeah, I'll take that on too. And 99 haters, sure. And if I beat 999 haters, that I don't think that'll be possible for this run. So I'm not going to accept this quest. When you're past level 40, you stop, screamers become rare and you only encounter haters, which as we discussed before were player avatars that are controlled by the AI. But below level 40, you won't encounter that many. So killing 999 of them below level 40 is pretty much impossible. You'll only encounter 1 per floor. So, you know, I'm not going to accept this quest. And then here you see these quests. Kill 30 screamers to get this item, DoD Arms Blue Metal, which the only other way you could get this is as a very rare random drop from a treasure chest, or by killing those sub-bosses like the one that I just killed, the blind guy. He drops DoD Arms Blue, Green, Red Metal, depending on the floor. So that was the only method to get these items or these parts back in the day, but now you can do these quests. So kill 30 guys and I'll get 1 DoD Arms Blue Metal. Scratch Metal, 1,000 screamers. I'll do this one too. 1,000 haters, that's impossible. 500 mushrooms, I'll take this. 500 beasts is doable, it's annoying. I'm not gonna do that. And successfully attack that Tokyo Death Metro is that PvP thing that we just did. It's not PvP, it's asynchronous multiplayer. And defend. We're not gonna do that. 50 screamers. So these are weekly quests. So if I do this once, it will refresh the next week. So it's always a good idea to do these. So if I kill 50 screamers, I make 100,000 kill coins, which is way more than you need early on in the game. So this is super good. And 100,000 SP lithium for killing 50 haters. It is doable, but this quest will refresh in like a week, so I'll do it then. Right now, it's not worth it. I mean, I don't think I'll kill 50 haters in 2 days. Or maybe, I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to play this game. You know what? I'll take it on, and if it fails, it fails. It doesn't matter. So failing these quests doesn't really matter. You could always retry them. Unless they're time limited, in which case you gotta get them done in time. Collect 20 mushrooms. Right, so these are just the event quests. Then you have the standard quests that you could also do. And they give you, like, they're not very rewarding. But at least for death metals, even if it's one, you should do them all. At least once. So I'll do this one that says defeat 5 enemies using Gore-tastic. Gore-tastic is that finisher move. I haven't done it yet, but you'll see it. No. What else? Okay, and we can't see other types of quests yet. You unlock more and more quests as you climb the tower, but for now this is all we have. I could take on another one, so let me get this one. Or maybe not this one. This one. Golden lizard. Okay. So, I think I should... Yeah, I'll buy some weapons and then we'll climb again. Right, so here's another thing they added to the game. So it is also, if you're not trying to climb as fast as possible, it is a good idea to upgrade all sorts of weapons and armor, even if you don't use them. Because if you see on the bottom right there, it says fun shots. So just by upgrading different types of weapons and armor, you get permanent buffs. So I just made a new ranged weapon. So you see on the bottom right, the second row, no, the first row, second column, you see that icon, that piercing type icon. So now all of my piercing weapons, which is usually just range weapons, but also like a spear or something, all of them now do plus 0.4% damage, which doesn't seem like much, but they do tend to stack. So if I make like 100 of these, 100 different piercing weapons, I'll get 40% boost to piercing weapon attacks. And the same for the defenses too. If I make lots of helmets, then all of my helmets get a permanent bonus, depending on how many I've made, and so on and so forth. Right, so I think I'll buy these two, and I'll buy this upgraded glasses too, and I'll sell the glasses I'm currently wearing. So as you can see, if you take hits, the durability does go down of your weapons and armor.
Thanks.
But yeah, this is super good. These glasses, 87 defense early on is very, very nice.
Come back anytime.
But I would like to find blueprints for like a shirt and pants. I'm practically naked right now. Right, I think we're good to climb again. Let me see what else I got in the mail. So these rainbow bags, I could open them right now, but I think I'll hold on to them. Rainbow bags usually contain super rare decals or super rare items. They could also contain money or SP lithium. And from rainbow bags, you can get 500,000 in gold or 500,000 in SP lithium. There's also a rare chance of getting 5 death metal from them. So for me right now, I think the only useful thing that I could get is like 5 death metal. Everything else is super high tier. So my bank, the maximum amount on my bank is currently limited. I can't have more than 50,000 gold in the bank right now. So, you know, if I get 500,000 gold, I can't even put it in my bank. So it's not really useful for me right now. Not gold, kill coins. Well, same thing, I guess. But so that's, I think I got all of the tutorial type stuff out of the way in this first stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll continue from here tomorrow, and then we can actually start climbing and I can show you more of the game. This first stream was basically just a whole bunch of tutorials, what this game is about, how it plays, and I'll even I think I haven't unlocked it yet, but I'll unlock the soundtrack by the indie bands, and then we'll have songs playing as we climb the tower. It is kind of immersion breaking, that's why I didn't want to do that right now. I want you to listen to the original soundtrack, which I think adds a lot to the atmosphere. But those indie bands are pretty good, so I'll be playing their soundtracks. I'll alternate streams between their soundtrack and the games. But I think that's enough for today, and I'll see you guys either tomorrow or day after, so that we can climb again. So see you next time.